Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the audio edition because there's no video edition. I mean, there's video. You're taking a look at something on your screen. You're taking a look at the tarot spread for today, but that's all you're going to see, nothing else. I want to minimize the amount of visual distraction when doing these readings because it is essential for you to be a participant, not a spectator, and all the science in the world starting way back in actually to the 1950s, says that when you're looking at a screen, I don't care if it's a phone, desktop, laptop, regular television, doesn't make any difference. When you're looking at a screen, you automatically become or operate, the brain operates as a spectator. I want you to participate. We're talking about your life. We're talking about your ability to manifest. We're talking about something that frankly can be used as self-defense. Because in a world where you are being literally assaulted from every angle, in every way, you're being sold stuff, you're being propagandized every time, every opportunity, you need to be able to have this ability to manifest. Now you have it. This is your chance to develop it. To protect yourself from all of this onslaught that virtually has monetized human beings. We are a dollar digit, every single one of us. We're not human beings anymore. We're not spirits. We're dollar digits in a database. That's it. And so for you to find your place to your space, you got to exercise your manifesting ability, and that's what we do here. So that's why all you're going to see on the screen is this spread. That's it. All righty? So in the middle, we have the Oracle card, Round and Round. The geometry of it is intriguing, round and round, circular. But it's not very useful. It's not very practical. Unless, of course, you're on a carousel, I suppose, or something like that. But maybe that's what life is. A cash carousel anymore, just round and around and around and around. Not going anywhere. But you're moving. Okay. Here's a quote from one of the signers of the U.S. Constitution. The guy's name is Thomas Paine. And the meme for today from Thomas Paine is, "We have it in our power to begin the world over again." We have it in our power to begin the world over again. But you got to be able to manifest. You have to be able to see it, taste it, feel it, hear it. Not the stuff that they're throwing at you, but you create within yourself. You can create or begin the world over again. You got to do it too. First card all the way to the left, Death card. Death card, let's be honest, very often doesn't have to do with physical death per se, although there are those occasions, certainly. But the Death card talks about transformation. Talks about endings so you can begin again. Talks about transition. Talks about shedding, actually like a snake shedding your skin. And that image I find very effective for me. Because from a social standpoint, we all have to wear a kind of skin so that we fit in with the rest of the world. Now, fitting in necessarily is not a bad thing. Helps people to get along, cooperate, get things done, so on and so forth. Makes life potentially very productive and very peaceful. That's okay. But the skin you're in was not of your own choosing. And the skin you're in needs to be shed. Like a snake, you need to get out of your own skin, this social skin. Because right now you're trapped. You're going round and round and round and round and round. And even though you're moving a lot, like a hamster in a cage, not going anywhere. And certainly the last 3 years have really highlighted it. As much of a pain as the last 3 years have been, and for me, I'm a conspiracy theorist and I wear the badge proudly because I'm 100% right. But as difficult as the past 3 years have been, it's been a revelation, and I'm talking biblical. The curtain has been pulled back and revealed the snake pit behind the scenes. We see the wizard, and it ain't pretty. But it's important because it helps us shed our social skin, this skin we're in, going round and round and round and round and round like a hamster in a cage. So the death card, very important, very helpful. But along with that, remember, death is endings and beginnings. Let's focus on the beginning now. The zero card, the Fool card, my favorite card in the tarot deck. The Fool card talks about new beginnings. Talks about a free spirit. Even talks about innocence. Because there is a kind of innocence. In the sense that I see the Fool card as a very spiritual card. Here he is with just a knapsack and very little else. And he is looking out at a possible sunrise. Optimistic. But again, he's not burdened with stuff. Remember something told to me years ago, and boy, it was never more true than it is now. Whatever you own owns you. Got a car, you got to maintain it. Just reading an article today, the average price for a new car, almost $800 a month. Holy moly. Amazing. And that's not including gas, oil, change of tires, the usual kind of maintenance stuff. So whatever you own owns you. You got a house? Hey, you got to repair it, right? Whatever you own owns you. You have a relationship. You got to work with it, right? Whatever you own owns you. The Fool owns nothing. It's a good starting point. Not a finishing point, but a starting point. He is expecting nothing, allowing the future to come to him. How does he do that? The 3 card, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups in a normal tarot reading would talk about, well, if you're talking relationships, because people, when they go cups, they talk relationships. And yeah, relationships are involved. And yes, they can be emotional, but they can be intellectual as well. They're relationships of any kind. It could be a relationship to something physical, like a car. I love my car. And you really do. You love your car. It's great. Or you love your partner. Different, but the same, if you kind of get what I mean. So when we're talking about cups, we're talking about our connections, our attachment, our emotional connections, but also probably a little intellectual connection as well. It's like your mother, your father, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa. They've been here all of your life. So you're connected. Do you always like them? No. Do you always like you? No. But there's that connection. Well, with the 3 of Cups, when we're doing it from point of view in terms of manifesting, it is collaborating with your mind, body, spirit. That's the connection. Mind, body, spirit. Very infrequently in life are all of those 3 aligned in us. There's always a battle going on between our mind, our body, our mind, our spirit, our body, whatever. It's rare that we get them in alignment, and that's what the 3 of Cups here is talking about. So something has to die. Your skin, you have to shed your skin. Look forward with optimism and faith. That will allow you to combine your mind, body, spirit into a single unit. And that will bring you the joy, the 6 of Wands, that will bring you the joy into your life. Because that's what the Wands are all about: excitement, enthusiasm, positivity, energy. All of us, one way or another, right now, are kind of like our cell phone, and the battery is running real low. I mean, real low. What you need is to plug it in, get it charged again. That's what this will do. Shed the skin that needs to be shed. Go forward with faith and optimism. Blend your mind, body, and spirit into a single unit, and go forward with faith, with joy, with enthusiasm, with energy. The cosmic vertigo that you're suffering with will disappear. You will quit going round and round. You will be the hamster getting out of the cage. It will feel unusual at first, but give it a little time. We have in our power to begin the world over again. Take advantage. That's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another tarot reading, because I do a brand new read every day, 365. Between now and the next time we get together to talk tarot, peace and blessings.